All right. Good evening, everyone. Today is September 27th, 2022. It is 5 o'clock p.m. We are at 100 Polk Avenue, Cape Canaveral at the City Hall Council Chambers. This is a Cape Canaveral City Council emergency meeting. I call this meeting to order. With that, Councilmember Willis, would you please lead us in the pledge? Thank you. Deputy City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Davis.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Kellum. Mayor Morrison.
Here.
Councilmember Raymond.
Here.
Councilmember Willis.
Here. All right. 4 out of the 5 are here, so we do have a physical quorum. Thank you all for being here on such short notice. This is a emergency meeting per section 257B of the city code. Special and emergency meetings shall be limited to the purpose and scope of the items publicly noticed and placed on the meeting agenda. No other items may be discussed or decided by the city council at these meetings. So we have one item for action, council, resolution number 2022-24. City manager, you want to briefly go over this?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, council, for responding so quickly to this request. As the mayor mentioned, emergency meetings do not have to meet the 24-hour requirement like special meetings do. Purpose of this is to declare an emergency, state of emergency locally in the city of Cape Canaveral. This resolution provides all the whereases about Hurricane Ian and also opens up that section of our code that allows basically the relaxing of red tape. So in emergency situations, the mayor and the city manager have other powers. For instance, we don't have to go out to put things to bid if we need an emergency purchase. If we need to rent something on an emergency basis, we can just go ahead and do it, whatever serves the best interest and the welfare of the public. This is a fairly standard type of form that we've done in the past with hurricanes of the past. And I have the city attorney on the line. Mayor, if there are any other questions or any more specifics. And Kristen, would you like to add anything to what I just said?
Todd, the only thing I would add is that we are including in the resolution essentially the powers that are spelled out under the emergency management sections that of the Florida statutes that are afforded to municipalities.
Thank you, Kristen. Mayor.
Would you mind restating that one more time, city manager, if you can, or having her? She was pointing at a section. I didn't catch all of that.
Kristen, would you restate that, please?
So under the resolution, under section 2, which establishes all of the emergency powers that the city manager is able to utilize, those emergency powers are the same powers that are included in the emergency management statute under section 252.38.
Understood. Council, any questions for city staff? Okay. Seeing none. As far as public comment, not needed, but if anyone has anything related to this, please raise your hand from the audience. I don't have any cards. And before we get into it, just want to, yes, city manager?
Mayor, I've left at your place there a emergency declaration status update for the cities of Brevard County. Most of them have already done or will have in effect by tomorrow morning. I can read it aloud if you want, but we're basically in lockstep with many other cities in Brevard County, including the county. Also want to mention some things for folks who are listening out there that came out on the Brevard County EOC calls today. There are 3 shelters that will open tomorrow, 10 a.m. The Walter Butler Community Center, the Wickham Community Center, and the Rhodes Park Community Center. And as I mentioned, the countywide state of emergency will begin Wednesday morning. The county buildings will close at 2 o'clock Wednesday, and will be closed through Friday morning. Our local resolution will be effective tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It automatically sunsets at 8 a.m. 7 days later. That's next Wednesday, October 5th, unless there's any action that council does to supersede that. We've already directed that all City of Cape Canaveral buildings be closed Wednesday and Thursday to be reopened Friday unless otherwise notified. We learned that the landfills will be closed Wednesday and Thursday, except they'll be open until 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So any last minute deliveries that anybody has to do to the landfills have to get them done by 10:30 tomorrow morning. Waste Pro has notified us that they are suspending service in the City of Cape Canaveral on Wednesday and Thursday, but they were through the city today, so I think most people got serviced already. Currently, we are under a tropical storm warning. We are currently also under a flood warning. The county made very, very clear that rainfall is our number one threat in this. There are no planned evacuations. We don't expect to have hurricane force winds, but this is expected to be a heavy flood and rain event for the City of Cape Canaveral and all other cities in Brevard County. They request that no high-profile vehicles be on the bridges and causeways once winds hits 40 mile an hour. We can expect winds in around that range of 40 miles per hour on mid-afternoon tomorrow, Wednesday. So stay on the watch for tornadoes. We can expect the winds to be exiting our area Friday morning between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. So that's when we will begin our damage assessment if all goes as scheduled as we see today. Today was the last day of sandbag distribution for the county and also for the City of Cape Canaveral. Thank you, Mayor and Councilmember Willis, for all your work in distributing sandbags today. You guys were fantastic. Schools are closed for Wednesday and Thursday. Eastern Florida College is closed from Wednesday through Friday. Mayor.
Thank you very much. So this list here that we're looking at are the ones who have declared some sort of emergency.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Yeah, and what do we have, 16 cities in Brevard?
That's correct.
So yeah, well over half, and who knows who else is going down this path, most importantly, the county and the state. So I don't have any issues with this. I think it's something we need to move forward to. I will take this brief moment to write back at you, Todd. You're done an exceptional job, city staff, everyone who's rallied around to make this work. We have put out over 500 easily sandbags over the past couple of days, and we have, I think, everything that we need to do the best we can under these conditions. The pump's out. The staff has been monitoring the drains. I've been talking to residents today, and they've seen staff out, making sure that those are clean. Our first responders are ready with everything, and if there's any report from them at the end, we can have an update or anything that we feel that the public should know who might be tuning into this. But in regards to the resolution, I'm ready to go forward. Thank you.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve resolution number 2022-24.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilmember Raymond and a second by Councilmember Willis to adopt resolution number 2022-24. Any more discussion on this? City Clerk.
Councilmember Davis,
4.
Mayor Pro Tem Kellum, Mayor Morrison,
4.
Councilmember Raymond,
4.
Councilmember Willis. 4.
Resolution passes 4-0. And with that, this meeting is adjourned.